Miss Pia, would it be Miss Pia, TV,
in this thing is the melanin on, honey. It better be. Hey, what's up, everybody? This is your girl, Miss P. I hope you are doing fantastic. I am doing pretty good, honey. It's hot as hell outside. Ain't nobody got time for it. The heat and honey, sugar melts. Okay? And I can't. I just can't. I thought about it and I really can't. Hopefully y'all are staying safe and sound. You got your mask on. You keeping your 6 feet. You doing your social distancing. You are minding your business, okay? And staying as hydrated as possible because we don't have time. We really don't. Hopefully you and your family are safe and sound and y'all are doing all right. But anywho, it is time for another What You Say Happen Now, baby. Honey, the last time I was up here with y'all, I was talking about Will and Jada. Honey, I had to look at some other news because I'm not going to be talking about the Smiths every time I turn on my camera. But baby, we got to talk about it. But anywho, make sure you go ahead and like this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Follow your girl on social media at Miss TP90. And also turn your notifications on. This way you know whenever I am dropping another video. Okay? If you have missed any previous What You Say Happen Nows, I need y'all to check it out. Sometimes I do full What You Say Happen Nows like I'm doing today, where I'm just talking about the news and what's going on. And also I might do like some little blurbs of What You Say Happen Now, like the special editions, like when we first figured out that Augustus was in a full entanglement with Jada. But we're gonna get into that down below in the comment section. Comment on these topics. Let's talk about it, honey, because baby, I love to get y'all's feedback. The first thing that I want to hit on is rest in peace to Naya Rivera. This is tragic. This is terrible. And then hearing how her son was telling the police officers, hey, my mom was trying to save me. And then when I look back, she wasn't there. I was like, oh shit. Like, that was so sad. Like, it was heartbreaking just following that story, because granted, I remember Naya Rivera growing up, just seeing her on different shows. She was the cute little girl that had the mow. Y'all remember? She was in every black sitcom, like Family Matters. Was she in Moesha? She was on Smart Guy. Child, she was on Soul Food, the series. Baby, she's been in a lot of stuff, okay? And then, of course, I knew her in Glee, but I didn't watch Glee like that. I've watched so many blurbs due to her death, unfortunately. I'm like, damn, I need to go back and catch up. But then I'll be sad watching it because there's a lot of stars in that show who have passed since. And I said, oh my God, this is crazy. It was just really, really sad. That story was tough. And she was only 33. Now, granted, whenever someone passes, it's a tragedy. But just to hear the loss and how she passed, this was just really, really heartbreaking. And her 4-year-old son, I mean, that's just really, really tough. So I was really sorry to hear about that. And it was like, damn, Gina? Damn, it was just so sad, and I hated to see that. But to see her life and everything that she accomplished, and to hear, you know, how people spoke of her, it was like, wow, like she was a light. So, you know, that was really unfortunate this week and last week to follow, because I was like, oh no, hopefully, you know, they find her, and hopefully it was just a misunderstanding. But it was like, oh man, you know, to know how she passed, it was just really, really sad. But yeah, it was just really unfortunate to hear about that. Something else unfortunate. Will and Jada. So last week, Jada posted, hey, honey, I'm going to take myself to the red table. Baby girl got some healing to do. And I was like, okay, who she going to bring to the table with her? What we going to do? Come to find out, she brought Big Willie style with her to the red table, honey. Baby broke all type of records, 12 million views on Facebook in 24 hours. Never been done before. I said, over some entanglement. I've never heard the word entanglement so much in my life, okay? It's crazy. This is what I think. Everybody knows this. About 4 or so years ago, she was in a relationship with August Alsina. Will said, hey, we were separated. I was about to tell her, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back. I ain't even gonna look at your ass, okay? And she was like, that's true. We were calling a thing. We were separated. It is what it is. She ended up having an entanglement with August Alsina. I do want to appreciate Will Smith for saying, entanglement? What the hell are you talking about? Relationship? She was like, yeah. Thank you so much. They brought in August Alsina due to various things that was happening in his life. He needed a lot of help, resources, healing that much. And after they were healing each other, it was sexual healing as well. But anywho, do I think that was right? No, I don't think it was right that she ended up having a relationship with August Alsina, somebody you're bringing in, helping as a family friend. Like, shit happens all the time. But no, boo, no, Jay, no. I wouldn't necessarily say, hey, I was helping him because he had a lot of trauma and healing to do, and I love to help and heal people, and then out of nowhere, I just fell on his boing, boing. Like, nah, that's not how we needed to set that up, Jada. That's how it looked. That didn't look right, sweetheart. No, you could add any other ding dong that you would like. I just don't, even if we've seen the pictures of August, no, I don't think you should have done that, sweetheart. As far as young Willard and him saying, I'm gonna get you back and all this, and she like, nah, Playboy, you done your dirt, but we ain't talking about you today. I want to say, oh, yeah. So Willard, he's not out of the ring either. But at the same time, we weren't talking about Willard at that time. We were talking about the entanglement that you had with Augustus. And I also wanted to say, sweetheart, you could have had an entanglement with anybody, honey, but you got to know how to choose them. Okay, you don't have an entanglement with somebody who gonna talk about the entanglement later. Okay, it was just too messy. I felt like it's a very messy situation, and I feel like Jada needs to call a thing. Okay, and she also was like, I don't hate nobody. I'm kind of mad that it came out a little later. I mean, why now? I mean, they were both like, yeah, why now? Why we gotta talk about this right now? And that's kind of what I'm thinking about. Like, was this for publicity all the way around? Like, I don't know. Baby Boy had an album out. It was too convenient for me. I don't know. And there was too much going on. It was too much. Everything that's going on in the world right now, really? I feel like moving forward, you need to look up the word entanglement and make sure you're not in one. And if you are in an entanglement, you need to figure that out for yourself. If I was that not happy in my relationship and didn't feel like I was loved or I needed to feel whole and all, honey, peace and love. Y'all have a great day. Where do I sign these papers? That's what I would have done. Now, personally for them, I guess they were like, we ride together, we die together, bad marriage for life. That sounded stupid. I would never in my life say that. That means get out of the marriage if it's that bad and it's that difficult. And y'all just want to stay in it for the sake of saying you're in it. Like, I don't understand that. And that's when I'm like, okay, marriage to me is very serious. It's very serious business and something you don't play around with. So when they're like bad marriage for life, I'm like, this is not what we're trying to show. What the hell? But then I have to understand everybody's perception of marriage is different. Everybody's perception of a relationship is different. Shit, Jada called it an entanglement. Like, everybody is different. That's why I always say you have to let your expectations be known when you're in a relationship. What do you need? What are you looking for? Yes, I want you to be you and to be yourself. But what do you want out of this relationship? This way, we're not looking at each other looking stupid, talking about, you did what? Huh? Entanglement? You felt alone? What the fuck? Like, no, y'all, that's how y'all got to communicate and be in tune. You shouldn't just be talking on the red table, honey. You need to be talking at home. That's very important as well. But relationships, everybody's relationship is interesting. Everybody's relationship is different. Yes, we can peel back the layers of Will and Jada's relationship because we're not in it. But I think it's very, very important in the future to, reevaluate your own relationships that you have with people. And that's just really important. So hopefully this is a lesson for us. And it's also a lesson for them. With communication, effective communication, and also making sure that you don't be entangled when you ain't supposed to be. And make sure you know who you entangled with, honey. That's important too. That's really important. Those are the lessons that I learned. But down below, honey, I want to know what y'all thought about Will and Jada and this little red table talk. What y'all think? And what do you think the next episode of Red Table Talk gonna be, honey? Like, I don't know how they gonna surpass that one. Honey, speaking of tables, Tamara Mowry is leaving The Real after 7 years. I can't believe it's been 7 years that The Real has been on TV. Like, it's a good show. I actually stopped watching when Tamar left. I watch here and there. I watch on their YouTube channel, the blurbs and stuff, but I kind of stopped watching after a little bit. For Tamara to leave, I'm like, oh my God. Now, she said she wants to focus more on her children, other opportunities, her family. I understand it. And sometimes ships sail, honey. She did how many seasons of Sister? I get it. Like, sometimes it's like, whew, child, I got to go. It's kind of like leaving a job. You're there for years and then you got to go. I get it. get it. Now, am I going to miss seeing her on the reel? Of course, but I can totally understand. You want to focus on more things, and sometimes you outgrow somewhere, and that's perfectly fine. It doesn't mean that you got to have bad blood with people. You had a fallout, it's drama. You just outgrow something and you got to move forward. It's understandable. Something I got to clap it up for, and I think it's pretty good. Shout out to Teyana Taylor for having a new Mac line. I thought that's really, really dope. I love Teyana Taylor. If y'all haven't heard her latest album, I thought that was really, really dope. You got to get into it. I was looking on her Instagram and I saw that she has teamed up with Mac to have her own line, and I thought that's dope. I like they're always doing collaborations, which I think is really, really cool. The main ones that I did not get a chance to jump on was the Selena line. I wanted the Come On La Flor. I wanted that lipstick. I really did. But I missed out on it. Honey, they flock and they get that mess every time. But I definitely want to support the Teyana Taylor line. So I just want to say big ups to her. I think that was super, super awesome, super, super dope. And I think she's dope. So, and shout out to her. She's getting ready to have another baby. I think that's really, really cute. So, yeah, big things popping for her. I have to give big ups to Tamika Mallory, Portia Williams, YMB Corday, Trey the Truth, Yandy Smith, and I believe there were a total of 80 more that were arrested for protesting peacefully in front of Attorney General Daniel Cameron's home. I believe this was about 2 days ago, because they were fighting for justice still for Breonna Taylor. But here's the biggest gotcha for them is you can definitely arrest them, but you can't arrest the murderers of Breonna Taylor. Now that makes no sense to me. I don't understand it. It's not making any sense to me at all. Yet you can arrest them because the Attorney General felt intimidated. Okay, great. Your people standing outside your house. Now, granted, if a bunch of black folk was standing outside my house, I'd be like, hold the hell up. Let me see what's going on. Because these my people. Let me go outside and see what's going on. Hey, what y'all want to talk about? No, y'all can't come in, but what you want to talk about? That's exactly what he could have done. Like, seriously, though, okay? We already don't like your ass, but we trying to be peaceful with your ass because you know what we want. But yet, instead of doing that, instead of coming out just to hear what the people had to say or having a press conference, doing something, or actually doing what we want you to do, no, you want to go ahead and say arrest them all. And then also charge them with felony charges, okay? This way, them protests, they can sit on down. But hell no. No, that's not going to happen. You charge them with felonies, bro. 3 charges and 1 was a felony. Like, really, dog? Okay. I see people petty. People real petty. Her murder is just running free, doing whatever the hell they feel like, doing whatever. It's all good. Whatever's going on. It's crazy shit. Man, we have these platforms. We're doing all of this work, and yet people still don't care. And it's blatantly, it's in your face. Yet you worried about feeling intimidated. You got police officers all around and shit. Wasn't nothing gonna happen to you. Like, and we're peaceful. That's the biggest thing. They just chilling. I saw them sitting out in the front. I mean, we just like this here. Like, what? I don't get it. I really don't understand it. I totally stand in solidarity for the protesters. I certainly do. Why? Because no change is going to happen if we not knocking down the doors. And granted, we weren't even doing that. But we're going to keep fighting for justice for Breonna Taylor because it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how they can be arrested that quickly and nothing happens to her murderers. Like, that's ridiculous to me. And it doesn't make any sense. But we're going to keep talking about it. I'm gonna keep talking about it. It don't matter. I don't care. I'm gonna keep talking about it till I'm blue in the face. Don't matter. And the same shit is gonna happen over and over again till justice is served. Something else that I wanted to hit on was Kanye West is officially out of the race, the presidential race. I didn't know we were taking this seriously. I'm sorry. I didn't know we were taking this seriously. I just wanted to drop that right there. I did not know this was serious business. I didn't know. But just want to let y'all know, and that's that on that. Comment down below. I would love to know, what do you feel about these topics? I know I hit on a range of topics for today, but I haven't done a full What You Say Happen Now in a while, and I really wanted to hit on a bunch of stuff that has happened in the media. So post down below. I can't wait to see your comments. If there's anything you would like for me to speak on in a future What You Say Happen Now, you know my email is listed down below. I'm on my social media. Just hit me up, and you never know, I just might give you a shout out. Head over to my Facebook fan page. I'm about to start getting it popping over there. This way we can talk more heavily on different issues, but make sure you follow me over on my Facebook fan page. Make sure you follow me on my Instagram. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you on the next video. Peace, love, and all that good stuff. God bless.